Hello everybody, this is the tennis reverend, the Reverend Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the tennis prophet, the tennis pastor. People, get your minds back from Wimbledon, get on your plane, come straight to New York. I'm already mentally at the US Open. Okay, we got some really exciting news here. Now y'all may have heard that Federer, he can retake the number one spot, number one player, and be the number one player in the he can actually be the oldest player to be number one in the world. They saying that he could actually easily retake the number one spot. And so that's what I want to talk about. You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you what I like about this. Federer, he's embracing it. He said he want to be number one again. And you know what? I'm going to go farther than that. He's even calling out Nadal. He's saying it's going to be between him and Rafa. Man, I'm telling you. Now, I'm not going to get into all the math because there's different pathways for him to become number one. Of course, if he wins the US Open, he'll be number one then. But it all depends on how well Nadal plays during the hard court season, during these next few tournaments, Toronto tournament, the Cincinnati tournament. So, but what I said before, what I like about it is that Federer, he's embracing it. He has it mapped out. He wants to be number one in the world again. I'm gonna tell you people, if he regained the number one spot as the oldest player too in the history of the game to be number one, I mean, for anybody that don't think he's the greatest of all time, you need to come talk to me because I'm going to tell you you're crazy. So you know what? Let's see what happens. I'm going to make a separate video explaining the math. But like I said before, it has more to do with also how Nadal plays. For example, if Nadal has a below average Master Series hard court season between now and the US Open, Federer could retake the number one spot almost before the US Open starts. Or let's say Nadal decides, hey, I want to rest a couple tournaments, and Federer plays those tournaments and win it. For example, say Nadal doesn't play the Cincinnati tournament and Federer plays the Cincinnati tournament and wins it. Federer could overtake the number one spot then. So there's different pathways, but I deal with that in another video. But wow, this is going to be some exciting stuff. But what's interesting though, Federer, he's assuming Nadal is going to play really well on hard court the next few weeks, and also Federer is assuming that Nadal's going to play well during the US Open. So Federer, what his pathway, this is what's funny, he's already mapped it out. He's saying it's going to come down to that end of the year tournament, which Federer plays very well in. So he's saying it's going to be between him and Rafa. He's did 3 or 4 interviews the last couple of days. He said it's between him and Rafael Nadal. Like Federer say, him and Rafa, they're going to battle it out for number one in the next few months. So we got some exciting tennis, people. That's it for me. I do more on this Federer maybe becoming number one again. This is the Reverend Magic Man signing off, the tennis pastor, the tennis prophet, the tennis psychic. That is it, people. Have a nice day.